If you guys need any FIFA 22 coins, make sure you check out igvault.com. Their link is down in the description. They're fast, cheap and reliable, and if you use code Rema, you can get yourself a nice 6% extra discount. So what's going on, guys? My name's Ash and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. In today's video, guys, we're going to be comparing the two versions of FIFA 22, the next gen version and the current gen version. I'm going to be playing a game on each of the different versions of the game, starting off with the PS5 version, and then I'm going to give you my opinion on both of the games and tell you which one I think is better and why. But just before we get into that, guys, I know it's annoying of me to ask. I would very much appreciate it if you could drop this video a thumbs up, as that does really help me out. Subscribe to the channel if you are new so you never miss out on any videos like this one, and also turn on notifications so you are notified when a video is posted. And with all that aside, guys, let's get right into the PS5 game. Okay, guys, so you can see we're in rank 1 in Division 2. We're very close to getting Division 1. If we win both games on each of the console, then we will get to Division 1, but I can't really see that happening because I've been struggling. But yeah, like I said, this is the PS5 version, so we're going to play a game on this and yeah, see what we think of it. And then we're going to go ahead and play on the PS4 version and then compare the two games. But anyway, here we go. We found an opponent. It took a couple of minutes because obviously there's not too many people in these higher divisions. That is the team we're playing against. You barely get a chance to see it. I forgot about that. Alright, so here we go. We're taking kickoff. Got the ball here. I've been playing the PS4 version more recently, I won't lie to you, and the first thing I'm noticing when I go back to this version is the colours are so much better. Like, the game looks very nice, but whether the gameplay is just as good, we'll have to find out, because honestly, I haven't played this version in quite a few days because I haven't, you know, when I was playing it, I wasn't enjoying it that much, so I don't know if it was just me playing bad or if I didn't really enjoy this version of the game as much, but yeah, what I can tell you right off the start is that it does feel a lot slower. Like, everybody, well, this guy's just passing it around, for example. The speed of the game definitely feels a lot slower. All right, here we go. We've got an attack going here. Werner. Messi. Lovely turn. Couldn't get the shot away. Come on. Yeah, I'm noticing the organization of the defense is a lot better, but that is one of the features of the PS5 version, I guess. But the problem with this is it does make it a very more slow-paced game. So, like, you notice a lot of people just walking around with a ball, passing it around. There's not a lot going on at all times, and that's just because the defensive organization is a lot better, so you have to be a lot more careful with how you play the game. Visually, the game looks very good. I think I might have already said that, but honestly, compared to the PS4 version, it looks a lot more sharp. It's much more pleasing to look at, I should say. But yeah, it's whether that gameplay is just as good. You can see here, like, there's just not many chances being created. It's a lot more slow. You have to think about what you're doing a lot more. I think that's just the way the game's been made, to be honest, on the next gen version. People will say it's more realistic, but I just find it a bit frustrating because, you know, when I play FIFA, I like to create chances and stuff. I don't mind the gameplay being slow, but, you know, it's so slow to the point where there's barely any shots or chances in the game. But yeah, like, there you go, we blocked that. I didn't block that, that was the AI, so, you know, the AI on next gen is very strong compared to the PlayStation 4, I'd say. Oh, couldn't get that ball through. But yeah, I'm so used to the PS4 version at the moment that this just feels like a completely different game. It might look similar, but honestly, if you play it, it does feel a hell of a lot different. I'd probably say it doesn't feel as fun to play, but, you know, I could be wrong. We're going to have to get into the PS4 game before we decide that. But honestly, I have not been enjoying this PS5 version all that much. I want to, I really want to, I just can't seem to get into it. I can't seem to find a way to create chances or score or win games, but I don't think many other people can either, because, like, you see my opponent, for example, I haven't been playing great and he's barely created a chance yet. So, you know, this version of the game, it's so difficult to create chances because just look at the way the defense is organized, for example. There's no space, no gaps, very difficult to get it around, and you just find yourself trapped in this cycle where you just keep passing it around, waiting for a chance. I don't really like it, to be honest with you guys, but, you know, we're going to keep playing here and see if we can get a win. But yeah, honestly, not too enjoyable at the moment. Come on. Let's get something going. I'm an idiot, by the way, guys. I was playing on balance without even realising, which meant I had Fred at cam. But yeah, nothing's really happened this game. In the first half, I can't remember another shot other than the shot that my opponent had. I just can't seem to get anywhere near his goal, look. It's so difficult. And when you do play those passes or take the shot, look, it just gets blocked. So that's a free kick, by the way. I don't see how that is not a foul, but we move. And then we're back to him just crossing it across the field. Sorry. But yeah, first half. Let's take a look at the stats and let's really analyse what's actually happened in that first half. 0.0 XG from me, that is shocking. I'm going to say that. Versus 0.7 XG. I've had 2 shots, he's had 1. There's not been a clear-cut opportunity in this game. It's just been passing the ball around and waiting. The defensive organisation from both teams is just too good, man. Yeah, the reason there's been no chances in this game is just because of the defensive AI and the speed of the game. There's just like, it's just too good really. Like the AI is too quick and responsive, and then, you know, the actual gameplay speed is so slow. So there's just no real way to combat it, because look at the movement of all of the players around, just cutting off every possible opportunity. And then by the time you actually create the chance, look, it's gone because somebody just steps out and blocks it. It's the same for both teams. It's not just me and it's not just him. There's just not a lot going on in this game. That's all I can say really, and that is a shocking ball. But then we get it back. You know, I'm just not having fun with it, guys, especially in these higher divisions. You just don't have anything to do. You're just knocking the ball around like you're doing a practice drill. That's all I can really say. You know, like when you try and make that pass, look, it just gets blocked. So you're just stuck in a loop where you're just passing it around for 45 minutes at a time. Like, again, that is a simple pass, didn't go to him, and all of a sudden we've lost the ball, and then he's going to start doing the same thing. Look, he'll go back or he'll go sideways. He's got nowhere to go, so he goes back. He'll go sideways, and then all my defense is back in position, and now he's not got a chance. Look, like it's that slow that he just has to go back, pass it around, and then we're here for another 10 minutes. You just can't take risks, really. It just doesn't come off. Like, people say this is football, it's more enjoyable, but I fail to see how this is more enjoyable than any other FIFA. Like, I really enjoy the PS4 version as I can remember. What is that? Good save. Oh, crap. I really enjoy the PS4 version. Sorry, I forgot what I was going to say. I really enjoy the PS4 version because it actually feels like you create more opportunities and you actually have more control over the game. This kind of feels like you're a spectator at times, especially in these higher divisions. You just find yourself passing the ball around and waiting. Like, there's not many opportunities. I know I'm not the best at this game, but I really am just struggling with this play style. Like, look, the moment you try and go forward, you just lose the ball. It's the best way I can describe it to you guys, really. We just try and create something, please. But I don't know what to do. There's just a sea of players all the time. Like, there's no space. Like, there's nothing for me to do. I'm trying to, like, run at him, but again, look, there's no one around. It's just so many players there. So many of his players there. There's 2 banks of 4 for crying out loud. What am I actually meant to do? How do you break this down, guys? Well, I would try and pop a finesse shot, but again, it'll get blocked, so I don't know what to do, really. Look, he's just sitting there waiting. There's a chance here. Gets stopped by the goalkeeper. Alright, is there space? Yep, there's space at the right back position, but then it just gets covered immediately, so then we've got no space to work an attack. Like, there's 3 players on me there. I can't do anything really, guys. I think he's playing a 4-4-2. So there's no space in the middle of the pitch or anything. You know, when you get to those positions in midfield, like, what the hell is that? Like, when you get to like the halfway line, you're just up against two lines of 4, really. Try a long ball or something. Switch it up. There we go. At least we get the second ball. Maybe I have to try more of that. I don't know. It's a bit more risky, but might give us a chance because we've only got 2 minutes of the game left. Rashford. Right, the one thing I don't want him to do is get a chance to win the game. Oh, God, that could have been it. That could have been it. Alright, we're going to have to fizz this into the box and hope for the best. And we're not going to get there, unfortunately. But that should be full time. A 0-0 draw is probably the best way I could describe FIFA 22 on the PS5. Like, we're going to take a look at the stats and you're just going to see that nothing happened. I probably cut a lot of the gameplay out, but there was just nothing going on from either team. It's so ridiculous. Is there a way I can look at all of these stats, like, real quick? Because honestly, it's so boring. Like, look at that. 1.5 XG versus 0.4. Yeah, I played like crap, but so did he. He had 4 shots. It's just passing the ball around all the time, really. Like that's all you can do on this game on the PS5. I know some of you might like it, but for me, it's just so goddamn boring. I just can't play it. But yeah, let's not jump to conclusions too quickly. We're gonna go ahead and play the PS4 version and then compare the experience. Okay guys, so we are now back on the PlayStation 4 and we're going to play a game on here and then we're going to compare it to the experience on the PlayStation 5 version. So yeah, here we go. Okay, so we found an opponent. Here we go guys, let's get into the next game. Who has he got in his team? I forgot you can actually see the team screen. So he's got Jesus, Vinicius, Allen, Bernardo Silva, Upamecano, Van Dijk. So a very good team actually. We might struggle with this. But yeah, let's compare the gameplay and see, you know, how much different it is compared to the PlayStation 5 version of the game. So here we go, guys. We're going to put our defensive tactics on. And honestly, already I can see a difference in speed. Like, look how quickly we've taken the ball off him. And yeah, look, like, there we go. We've already, like, actually got going up the pitch. It took a good 10 minutes in game to do that on the PlayStation 5. Just look how much more space there is to move the ball around as well. You know, there's a lot less area being covered by the AI if you take a look at that. You know, we're already near his penalty box in the first minute. We could have created a goal scoring opportunity there if you know, I played that a bit better, but still, look how much faster pace this is. Like, look how much quicker this is, guys. He's already creating a chance. You know, he could shoot there. He chose not to. Putting the press on. There we go. Got the ball back. Misplaced pass. Oh, gosh. Good tackle. Let's go. There we go again. Come on. Right, let's get going. Let's not waste any time. See Werner. The great ball out. There we go. We've got a chance. See Lukaku. Oh, okay. Rashford, maybe. How has he put that wide? I wasn't even aiming for Rashford, if I'm being honest, but he probably should have done a lot better with that finish. But yeah, you can see already we've created a chance, which we didn't do on the PS5. How's he got that in then? Like, I was pushing him with my centre back and he just couldn't get on him. Like, I don't understand really, but you know, we're 2-0 down, is what it is, I guess. It happens. I'm not used to the speed after playing the PS5 version, if I'm being honest, but, you know. Tackle. Oh, what a save, man. Oh, Werner was there at the back stick. Couldn't get it to him. Oh, come on. I read that perfectly. The only thing I prefer about the PlayStation 5 version, honestly, other than the graphics, obviously. What? Oh. What I was going to say is, obviously, with defense, it feels a lot more responsive on the PS5 because they've got more animations for it. It's a bit easier. And there's a lot less bugginess going on with it, if you get what I'm saying. One. Keep it down, lad. But yeah, we're already creating a hell of a lot more chances in this game than we were on the PS5. And it's genuinely to do with like the gameplay speed and how the AI works and things like that. And player speeds. Good tackle. There was nothing wrong with that. That is not a penalty. I'm sorry. Like, no chance is that a pen. He better not skip this because I want to see that. No chance is that a pen. Yeah, of course you don't let me see the replay. You. Of course, guys. Like, how was that a penalty? It was a perfectly timed tackle. That's a foul as well. How is that not a foul then? He's literally just blocked me off. Doesn't matter which generation you're on, you still get fucking screwed over every now and then. But let's have a look at the XG, 1.5 against 1.3, and you can see we've already had 8 shots, more than we did in the last game on PlayStation 5, so there's a lot more going on, to be honest with you guys. It does feel a lot more responsive, even if there is some cheesy decisions going against you. It just feels a lot more fun to play, I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm getting slapped 3-0, and I'm still having more fun than I did on the PlayStation 5. That is... He's just wiped me out. Like, how is that not a free kick, guys? Okay. Honestly, this is so dodgy right now. That's offside. Oh, but that's offside, is it? How have you worked that one out, linesman? Oh, you can't stop the game there. I don't care if I'm 3-0 down. You can't stop the game there, ref. But yeah, that is the PS4 version. And although I got absolutely slapped, guys, I have to say it is 10 times better. Much more fun to play. There's actually things going on, even if you lose. Like, look, there was 20 shots in the game, more expected goals. It was a lot quicker, a lot more fun. And like, let's talk about this properly. If you play the PS5 version, you'll notice that it looks fantastic. The graphics are great, but the gameplay is clunky, it's heavy. It's mainly because of this new hypermotion thing. You know, everything just feels very slow, like left stick dribbling. It's very difficult to turn with any player. The defensive organization is just way too good. Like, you just cannot break it down, so you spend most of the game passing it around, which means there's not many chances created. I feel like the skill gap is very low on the PlayStation 5, and if we compare it to the PlayStation 4 version, it feels a lot quicker, a lot more responsive. You have to do a lot more yourself when it comes to defending, which means there is a higher margin of error. I feel like the skill gap is a lot bigger on the PS4, and on top of that, I feel like it's a much more fun experience because you can actually play attacking football, you can create lots of chances, score lots of goals, and if you can master the art of defending, it's a brilliant game to play, to be honest with you guys. So I don't think it's really a contest, if I'm being honest. I think the PS4 version is a lot better. That is the one I'm going to be primarily playing because it's just a lot more fun, you know. I'm not a pro player, many of you aren't pro players, so don't worry about, you know, getting good at the PS5 version if you can't be bothered, you know. You can still play the PS4 version. I think it's better. You guys might disagree, but honestly, I think the PlayStation 4 version is much better. It's a lot quicker, a lot more responsive, a higher skill gap, and obviously you can play more attacking football, which I do like. So for me, the PS4 version is better, but you guys might think differently, and that's okay. Please let me know what you think about it down in the comment section below, because I'm interested to hear your guys' opinions on, you know, which FIFA version is better, whether it be the PS5 or the PS4. But yeah, that is everything for the video, guys. If you have enjoyed it, I would appreciate it if you could drop it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you are new so you never miss out on any videos like this one, and don't forget to turn on notifications so you're notified when a video is posted. And with all that aside, guys, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll catch you all later. Peace.